Okay, you guys, I think this is a go. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're gonna do just the basic stuff, okay? Yeah, basic rotation, wherever you're at, up tall, turn, reach, and reach again. And up, and turn, and reach. I'm wondering how you guys are all feeling after this week of training. I feel like I'm recovering really well, but obviously I've been eating out of sorts, visiting with people, having drinks, and I'm finding it in my joints a little bit more than anything. So I thought that I would just take this, and maybe you will do it too, for exactly what you need it for. Maybe not the stretch, but just you know, some meditation value, a little serene moments with your body instead of hammering them all the time, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to become aware of all the little joint discomfort that I'm experiencing. I might have to yell for Matt. No, he's there. He just ran and jumped in the water, so he's tired. I hope he stays with us. TFL Drop, that's where you add the tension here. And I'm not going to today. I'm just going to go through my movements because that's how I feel today. I'm just so feeling good just to be out here, right? And sometimes you don't have to achieve. You can just sit back and relax and go through some movements that bring more awareness in and take a little toll of how your body's reacting to all our exercise. Next week we're going to go back to some isolated movement and keep up with the cardio. So I think that'll be a nice change again. Yeah, I think that you notice changes come quickly when you change your program, then you adapt, and then you have to change again, right? To keep moving. Alrighty, can opener. For the shoulders, you're just going to press out with your elbows, in with your knees, creating a tension, and maybe gooseneck, maybe closer, it's up to you. Further apart would make it more difficult. And just add nice, easy resistance, stretch and strengthening the connective tissue in those joints. He's waiting for me to throw another rock. Good. So, ooh, there we go. I think this is the one for me today, this can opener. I might try a little bit, and you might as well too, a little bit of the shark. So just see where you're at. I'm not going to get much range of motion for myself, but it's interesting to go through the movements and see where the discomfort happens. Good. And then I'll take it to the other side. So, you know, with the shark, there's a whole lot of positions. So pick some of your own that tend to target the area you need and go through those movements. Okay? I'm going to go one more time for the can opener. So that's gooseneck, close together. You could have a ball to go further apart and just stretch it in and out. Beautiful. Alrighty. So, triangle quads. Front of the leg. So you're here, and you're just going to lift and lower the knee. And this way you're going to, you know, just activate the shin area, loosen up the ankles, see if there's any problems, any discomfort, ankles, knees, hips, all right? And then come on up for a calf stretch and ankle mobility. Good. And then back down Now here's where we're going to stretch the quad, and you're just going to move your pelvis. So you'll press that up and you'll feel the stretch come in the front of your leg, right? And then you can go from one side to the other. Nice. Okay. And you're going to move that in any way that feels good for you, and hold it where you feel that you could use the extra time under tension. Good? Alrighty. Let's bring it in while we're in this position to the lat stretch out front, and that's where you extend the one arm, press it into the ground, and pull back. Watch your shoulder joints. The pressure on your joints is increased, eh? And change the position of that hand. Good. And when you're ready, the other side, press down and in, add the tension and contraction, pull back. Change position of that hand, press in and pull back. Beautiful. Alrighty. Check on Mac. There he is. So here's that glute series, and I think this is like for me, a basic. I like to do it every time. And you're gonna find your favorites too that seem to really work for your stiffnesses. And use that time, if this isn't it for you and there's another one or a physiotherapy movement that you need to, get done, then do that at this time, okay? This is a guideline for you, all right? So in pigeon pose and down up. Driving with that leg. Go on. Lake. The dog smells like a lake now. Good. Nice stretch there. See, I tend to go back to the ones that feel really good, but I know that when I bring this leg out on an angle, that's where I'm really going to be affecting my tight areas. And to go through the easier positions to warm up for the harder positions is just smart, okay? It's progressive. You can't just go for it. Good. So now I am going to take it out there in front, and here we go for the same movement with your leg in a 90-degree angle in front of you and down and up. Oh, I think this slope down is helping me a lot. Oh, or else I'm getting more limber. And then I'm going to move away and make that torso turn and rotation, and keep on with that stretch. Good. Good. And then if you remember how we reach over and across our body and press down to lower the shoulders. Good. And one more for me. Nice and easy. I think what I'd like to do, and you might want to do it too, is just go into that easy torso rotation again. The torso turn. It's just a basic. Good. So, other leg, glute series. Pigeon pose. Add the resistance. This leg is contracting, and then it's stretching in a shortened position. Good. And then you can go through with the one hand and then the other hand. It's up to you. At this point, I feel really great in this position, and I'd like to spend more time in the 90-degree. And that's going to be up to you. All right. And the side is a little tighter this morning, but still feeling good. It might be the sand underneath me. I like it. Good. Just play with that a little bit. I like to rock And it's kind of like a little warning bell to those muscles that I'm going to stretch. Just kind of manipulate it there a little bit, kind of a gentle rocking motion, and then I'll go into the movement, all right? You don't want to force anything. These stretches truly are powerful, right? And they can cause problems, especially if your body is used to working one way and you're asking it to stretch in a different way, right? Nice. And this is where, ooh, nice. We move away and a bit of a rotation. Same thing here. And then we're going to extend that arm across our body, add the resistance, add the contraction, and drop. Whoa. Beautiful. I'm going to go a little bit further with this one. Nice job. All right. Check on the dog. Let's see what we'll do next is, I think, we're just going to finish up here. We're going to do the quad lunge. So we just did the triangle quads. We're going to do the quads again, and we're going to do the hamstring again, okay? And then you could stick around and do whatever else, suits you, whether it be a little meditation, a little yoga, just drink your coffee. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Quad lunge right here. Good. Set. This hair. Beach hair. So you're going to grasp, you're going to press, you're going to add the resistance, front of your leg, and you're just going to pull yourself forward. Nice. Good. Reposition. Add the resistance, and drag yourself forward to stretch the front of that leg. You could deepen that stretch by using 2. More force, more contraction, and pull forward. So nice. So nice. Shall we stay right here and do the hamstring of the other leg? You drive that heel in, create the contraction, the tension in that leg, and then pull yourself back. And ease off, drive it in, and pull back. Good, and one more. For me anyways, if you want to do a little bit more on this side, you go right ahead. You can play with the position of your foot. Sometimes if I turn that foot out, I get a little more inner thigh stretch. Feels really good. And there we go. Awesome. All right. One more time on the other side, and we're going to cut it and just enjoy the day, okay? So quad stretch on this side. Matt, come. He's out eating something. All right, balance. You might have something, you might be holding on to something. Look at this wonderful piece of driftwood. It could help. And then I'm going to grasp, press in, create the contraction on the front of that leg, and then drag yourself forward, lengthening that muscle under tension. Yeah. And again, tension, contraction, stretch. And one more, tension, contraction, stretch. And hamstring of the other side. Now he's rolling in whatever it is. So I have a job now. Matt, come here. Drive it in. Create the contraction and pull yourself back. Good. And drive it in, create the contraction, and pull yourself back. And last time, drive it in, contract. Feels very good, Dave. All right. So, there you go. I don't even know how much time we took, but 5-10 minutes even at least a week to just bring it back to this spot and realize that, your physical training is everything. It's not just the weights, not just hammering it, not just nailing it, right? Take some time for yourself. Alrighty, you guys. Have a great morning, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I have the boards out already. I got organized and anxious, so I put them up last night. Take a look, and I will talk to you in the morning. All right? Have a super day. Thanks, you guys. Just make sure I'm on. Yeah, I did it.